Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Otago Vaults career mode episode. Really looking forward to bringing you guys this episode today. Got a few players back. Fred Sutherland has returned from international duty in pretty spectacular form. He didn't get too many runs in this game, but as you can see, his current form's been quite solid for the Black Cats. Obviously, 35, 65, 41 in the one-day series, and of course, getting a couple of tons against Zimbabwe. Good to have him back. And yeah, and we've got Williams back from the Bangladesh 2020 League. You'd be interested to know how he's been going. He had a pretty good campaign. He didn't really take the wickets, but economically 5.93 per over, 8 wickets at 21.12. I'm happy with that. He got a few runs as well, and that's a good sign. The game that we played in between episodes, obviously after that huge triumph in the one-day final, lost to Central Districts by 5 wickets. We only got 232 in the first innings off the back of a very solid knock from Finn Allen, 70 out of 134 deliveries. Mullo combined well with Allen and at least got us to a respectful total, you know. Lennox 4 for 49, Tickner 3 for 77, Tool 2 for 57. Really happy with that effort. They will be the Central District side. In response, 381 all outs, Jamula 111, and just good solid contributions from Schultz, Cleaver, Clarkson, then Bracewell took the game really away from us with his 82 of 146. 6 for 92 for K, that was his best ever figures, bowled with really good accuracy. Everyone else bowled tidily enough, and we were a wee bit behind going into this next innings. Batted a little bit better with centuries to both Rutherford and Kelly. Mitchell with 44, but yeah, just folded a wee bit. Finn Allen, Adair would have loved to see them get a few more runs just to put them under a wee bit of pressure. Ajaz Patel, 3 for 39, 3 for 97 for Lennox. For the pick of their bowlers. And they got it 5 down. Muller 2 for 43, 2 for 42 for Fulcher. But Schultz, the South African overseas player, is proving to be quite a valuable signing for the Central District side. Very good numbers. I'd suspect he'll be playing for South Africa very soon. This guy, he looks really good. But yeah, big game against Canterbury today. We are out of the competition. We've dropped 4 games on the trot. Love to pick up a few wins. We have decided to showcase Jacob Bickerton today. He's going to get another opportunity. He's in relatively good touch in terms of that form. 3 for 45, 1 for 27. Couple of towers there, which is good to see. But he needs some opportunities to develop his game, so he's going to get a go. Kitson back into the team. Obviously had a good one-day campaign. Has played the one match. So very inexperienced pair of Kitson and Kay. Good to have Williams back and Fred Sutherland back from international duty, which strengthens up our team. Kelly's unfortunately injured after his magnificent 100 from the last game. So that will be our team for today's game. The conditions are pretty average on day 1 and day 3. A lot of this game will get rained out, I'd say. Canterbury have won the all-important toss and have put us in on what will be a difficult surface to bat on. So hopefully the experience of Rutherford and Cooper, well, one of them needs to really be there at the end of the first session. If we can. Runs are not very important in this first innings. Well, first session. We've just got to maintain our wickets. Corbin, off the back of international duties, into the attack as well. Good find for the Black Caps. So Cox has been promoted to 3. A big task for the young lad. He's been giving himself an opportunity. And he's just been outdone by a good delivery. And he departs really early. So Tom Bruce being brought back into the team. Obviously with the injury to Kelly, we have to have a like-for-like replacement. And I think Tom Bruce fits the bill. Cooper really struggling away there. 32 for 2. See off that new ball, guys. Make it tough for them to get wickets. Make them earn it. And we're 40 for 3 now. Just the batting's really struggled on the Plunkett Shield this season. Fred Sutherland's going to come out and have a go. That's how Fred plays. Coming off the back of 2 test centuries, 8 test hundreds in his career. Age 22. He's going to take the bowling on. Obviously, with the ball hooping round, any ball could have his name on it. So he's just having a go. Here comes Fred to respond. We need him to get a big score, actually. Really relying on him. So he's greeted Nuttall big time with some extravagant shots. This is a huge over for the Otago Volts. Putting it in the mind that he's going to take the bowling on, that's a beautiful shot. Huge over for Fred. He's moved to 29 off 7 deliveries. Tom Bruce is going to join in as well. Take this Canterbury bowling attack to task. Otago are not unhappy with the situation. Oh, now they will be unhappy. 81 for 4. Bruce is gone. Out for 13. Brings Finn Allen to the crease. Both Finn Allen and Sutherland have been tasked to just go for it because there's just pretty much Canterbury all over us, like with the ball. It's not looking good. 89 for 5. Canterbury have dominated the first session. Being asked to bat Otago are really struggling. It's a good shot from Adair. Good to see him contribute some runs in this innings. Sutherland about to bring up 50, and he has. It's probably the fastest 50 by Otago Volts batsman in our first class cricket. It's a user record, 34 ball 50. I'm guessing Brendan McCullum may have the fastest one. That's 115 for 5. Sutherland 54. Cooper 18, the next top scorer around the grounds. Northern Districts 90 for 4. 127 without loss there for Auckland. Auckland got a pretty good team, especially with Jamieson back into their lineup after international duty. So the rain has come into play now. A few sessions rained out. 291 for 2 there. Will O'Donnell looking quite good. 200 for 5. Oh, Fred Sutherland's miscued. He's just got it round the fielder. It's a good shot. Beautiful from Fred Sutherland. He's just a class above the Otago batsman. He's back in the team. Like I said, he's decided to take the bowling on. I felt as though I had no choice. Just needs support from the other end. And he's been dropped. It would have been a hard catch. He's riding his luck a little bit. Last couple of strokes been quite lucky. Oh, good delivery from his international counterpart and Corbin. Hasn't been in control the last few shots, Fred. He's sort of going through a tricky little period. He is hanging in there for the sake of his side, though. 153 for 5 now. 29 overs left into the day's play. Fred plays an elegant shot down the ground. 89 off 80. It's a good shot from Mark Adair. The Irishman. Moves to 23 off 70. At least he's hung around Mark Adair. Just keeping us in the game. Lovely shot from Fred. Finds the gap. Otago 173 for 5 after 51 overs. Oh, beautiful delivery from Davey, and Sutherland will miss out on 100. He deserved 100. He countered-attacked so beautifully well. 12 balls, 2 sixes in that innings, but unfortunately it comes to an end. Otago gutted about that, and oh, Kitson gets away with one there. Rain stop play. End of day 1, 186 for 6, with Adair 30 not out at the end of the day's play. Auckland 421 for 3, really piling it on Wellington. 273 all out for Northern Districts. Another Irishman, Curtis Camper. I think he's quite a good addition as well to the domestic scene. So a lot of Irishmen around the New Zealand domestic scene, which is good to see. 191 for 7. It's Mark Adair. Just battling away. Good strokes. Brings up the 200. Otago will be happy enough with 200 considering we had to be in the position we were in, like the ball hooping round, and this is a reasonably good fight back. We're just going to have to bowl reasonably well, keep things in check. K out for 11, brings Williams back. Williams has contributed a few runs in the Bangladesh 20 over competition, can hang round. It's a beautiful drive down the ground. Markadeer looking quite solid. And that's 50 for the all-rounder. He's batted well. He hung around with Fred Sutherland as he countered attack, and he's put up a fighting 50. It's more importantly keep the Otago in the game as Williams gets the edge away for 4. Bit of movement. Like, the conditions are just going to suit seam bowling the whole game. So whatever score we get, I think will be relatively competitive. It's good shots from Williams. In control of that. Moves to 19. Handy runs from the tail. Williams has moved to 26. 252 for 8. New ball has been taken. They've let this game drift a wee bit here, the Canterbury side. They'll be quite annoyed with the fact that there is Otago still out in the middle. 265 for 8 Otago. Incredible fight back. Oh, Williams gets a lucky edge away. Can we close near 300? I'll be wrapped with the score we've got now, but considering the position we're in, Williams is batting beautifully, showing the top order how it's done. Moves to 42. And Corbin has got the wicket finally. Just enough movement there to get it back in. Jacob Bickerton, the last recognised batsman. Bickerton, I don't think can hit. Be interesting to see how Bickerton goes today. Like I said, another opportunity for the young leg spinner. And Adair, his great innings comes to an end. 66 of 210 deliveries. And Otago bowled out for 282. A good enough score in the end, you'd think, is going to be competitive enough. 508 for 7. Auckland still batting there. Auckland Districts are in a tight tussle with Central Districts. Just got to bowl good lengths. Just not worried about trying to be too aggressive here. Got to get in the right areas. It's the strength of our bowling attack. Good delivery to Tom Latham as Tim Kay picks up an early breakthrough. Gets now the attack. Shane Williams will come bustling in along with the Irish international, Markadeer. Relatively happy that 550. That's going to be... Ooh, Central Districts are in control of that game now. As Williams is... a good delivery and great fielding there. And Boyle is gone for 25. Young Jacob Bickerton into the attack. Be looking to build some confidence. Get a few spells in that under his belt. He doesn't need to take too many wickets. First 10, 15 games, I think he'll be developing. I think he's going to develop his craft over 5, 6, 7 seasons. It's going to take a wee while, but I think he'll get there. He's out of the attack now. We'll give him a bit of a spell. 6 overs, 1 maiden, none for 22. Kitson into the attack. Markadeer and Shane Williams. Really needed that wicket as Canterbury were starting to coast a wee bit. Davis out for 96. This is a good over from Williams as he's got the wicket of Henry Nichols as well. Just good areas being bowled. Tim Kay into the attack. We need to bowl our best two bowlers just as much as we can. So it's a tight contest between Otago and Canterbury at the moment. Rain has stopped play again. It's really hindering this game from progressing. Jacob Bickerton will get a few overs before the new ball is being taken. Markadeer will bowl at the other end. Tim Kay immediately strikes, gets a key wicket of Ken McClure. Not going to get too much of a big lead, Canterbury, I don't think. Bring our main weapons back. These two are bowled exceptionally well. The other bowlers have sort of struggled a wee bit. Jacob Bickerton, let's give him a few overs. Kitson, none for 73. Markadeer into the attack. Canterbury have got a very handy lead now in this game. Williams finally gets another breakthrough for himself. He's got a forfeit. He's got the wicket of Corbin for 4. Conchi's contribution to 68, very vital. And a deserved fifer for Williams. He's picked another wicket up. Got key wicket of McConchy. Okay, he's been really accurate. And he deserves a 3 for. So we got them out for 368 in the end. They lead by 86. So yeah, key for these two just to bat and get past the score. Like, we're not going to win the game, we're just going to bat the time out of the game. Get our first meaningful result of the season. Hasn't been a bad performance by any stretch. Just need a wee bit more from the batting. That's a beautiful shot from Rutherford. That is one of the shots of the game. Rutherford's still a classy performer. Like, he has done it for years on end for Otago. He's 35 years of age in this save. And I still think he can contribute another 1 or 2 seasons, if not more. I think he's just a valuable opener to have in the team. And he's not demanding too much salary as well. It's well worth keeping him on. Love Henry Cooper, just maybe contribute maybe a few more runs. As Rutherford's been dropped. I think this Corbin fella's actually really good. Yeah, really, really good first class average. He's played, like I said, a little bit for the Black Cats already. They see the potential in him. He's good across all. Wait, has he played overseas or anything as well? He's only played for Canterbury. Okay. Playing a miss. $50-run partnership. At least the opening run stand has been really solid here, and Rutherford has been dismissed. Brings Cox to the crease. Big innings for Jeffrey Cox. I think he's just going to be a solid domestic player for Otago. Got a wee bit of potential to improve a little bit as well. Get away for a boundary. Trying to see off the day's played. The Volts. Not trailing by too much. This will be a big session day 1 of... no, day 4 of the match. It's pretty much a comprehensive win. Auckland-Wellington. Looks like Wellington need a mammoth total to try and chase that down. And Jamieson and Ferguson are just such a lethal combination as well. And they've got the spinner here that I really would have loved to have seen in the market, because he does have potential. So we've got Cox getting that away for 4. Just want to bat the day out, really. Don't think we'll have enough time to really declare and get them out. So just opportunities for some batsmen to get in some form for the back end of the competition. Like, obviously only an 8-game season. That's why I'd love some of our young players maybe to get opportunities in other domestic competitions, just to get their first class experience and that up, more importantly, and go from there. Like, Fred really benefited from the English county stuff big time. Out for 47. Cooper, really would have loved him. Got through to his half century there. Tom Bruce, be good for Tom Bruce maybe to get a lovely little not out or something like that. He's been a handy performer for us since we've had him in the team. Beautiful shot. Like, the top 4, 3 of the batsmen, well, usually if Kelly's there, like, all the batsmen are over 30 years of age. Like, that's an area that we need to improve on. Maybe get a young opener or something like that. Like, we do have Taylor for the limited over stuff, but just a genuine batsman that can cover all those positions. Cox is gone. Got to be taking your chances there, Cox. Gone for 60 off 103. Brings Fred Sutherland to the crease. Coming off the back of that 98. As Bruce gets that away for 4. Good shot. Hopefully Sutherland's around for a little while. I think there's another tour to New Zealand, and he will definitely be picked for that. But be good to see him for a few first-class matches, and like we're gonna get Fred and spirits across his career now. Like he's just world class. Like even he showed in that first innings, like he got us out of a deep hole just because of his faith in his stroke play. It's good shots down the ground, 4 runs. Bruce looking very established as well. 200 up for Otago. Tom Bruce, he annoyed himself. He had a wee start there. He's out for 45. Brings Finn Allen to the crease. Still got a wee bit of time to bat out of the game, Otago. Don't want to collapse all of a sudden and leave Canterbury like 150 in a session, because they'll get that. They'll just slog their way to it. Still got a bit of work to do. Ooh, bit of swing. Sutherland gets away with that. On 30, Sutherland. He's looking assured. He'll just make sure the game is safe. Then he might sort of hit out a wee bit. Lucky shot from Finn Allen. He beats the field. Streaky shot. Another boundary. Gets it past the fielder there, Fred Sutherland. He's in control. He's batting so well. Again, he's moved to 41. Like all the batsmen have had starts in this innings. For Otago, 245 for 4. 51 minutes to go in the second session. Canterbury are taking the new ball. I think it's well and truly a draw now for both the sides. Otago will finally break that losing streak in the first class competition. It's a 50 for Fred. Back-to-back 50s. May be able to convert to a 100. $275 for 4 now. It's a well-controlled shot down to third man. Guides at Finn Allen. T end of all day for 287 for 4 after 91 overs with Sutherland 61 and we have Finn Allen on 37. Lead of 201. We probably will bat half an hour of this session and may have a bowl, see if we can get miraculous amount of wickets. Have a bit of fun in this innings all the same. Just make sure we're well out of this range of theirs. 2-2-1. Can they chase that in the session? I'm going to declare we might as well have a go. Like there's enough overs in the day to justify maybe having a go. Canterbury just looking to bat it out. Boyle is gone. Early breakthrough. This guy looks like he's another potential player. Kay could be getting an overseas contract somewhere would be nice. Williams into the attack. He'll get the wicket of Carter. Bickerton to get through a spell. Nothing riding on the game. Canterbury 61 for 3. Latham gone for 31. Last over. 61 for 3 after 32. There. So, yeah, just speaking about Bickerton, like 2 wickets at 65 in 2 games. It's nothing to write home about. He's just developing. But, yeah, good spells from Kay and Williams here. And, yeah, good second innings. Deserved man of the match was Fred Sutherland, though. His career is just going strength to strength. 21 50s, 1400s in his career of 45 matches. Only 22 years of age. The scary thing is he's just going to get better and better too. But that brings a wrap to the episode, guys. We have got 3 games left in the season. We will be playing another first class game. And good to see Fulcher improve his defensive bowling there as well. So who will we play next? We've got 3 games remaining. We will play the last game. We'll play the Wellington game. And we'll see you guys then. Smash the like button, share with a friend. Again, guys, the Discord's down below. Trying to grow that. We have an international cricket section where we're just going to post matches, cricket captain videos, any other videos from other YouTubers. Join it and have some fun. And we'll catch you for another episode of Otago Volts Cricket.